Another question from one of our channel friends. I excel in hustle. It was my passion because I lived through the era and took lessons from the world champions. I asked a very well-known DJ at a major local comp why on earth he was playing the music he was, because nobody wanted to hear it. Nobody wanted to dance to it. In my discussion with him, I found out he knew virtually nothing about hustle. He didn't know anything about the hit songs played during that heyday, meaning 71 to 79. He didn't know hustle legends like Kelvin Roche, Laurie Greenhouse. He never heard of Studio 54. And for our young friends here, guys, back in the day when I was a lot younger, Studio 54 was the hoppin' place in the United States to go out clubbing. It was literally a velvet rope. You had to be someone or know someone to get through that door. Everyone knew Studio 54. Well, apparently not this DJ. Back to his letter. I find the franchise studios to teach a weird imitation of hustle. It's not even actual hustle. Even their gold syllabus stinks. I went all the way through silver in 2 days. My question is, why on earth do studios not take the hustle seriously? And certainly the comps are making a lot of money. Why are they not prioritizing these events? So yes, you are spot on. This day and age, studios absolutely don't prioritize hustle. The comps don't prioritize hustle, though most will run it, but it's almost like a social participatory event. It's not like one of those featured events. I do have some theories, things I've overheard over the years as to why this is the case. So let's jump in. Number one, I had my own student start his ballroom dance career in a franchise studio. And he was recruited to become a teacher for that studio. Within the first week, he was there as a absolutely know nothing about dancing student. They gave him 3 dances that were the business model he should teach every incoming student who bought this beginner's package. One of those dances was the hustle. And they called it the hustle. Was it an actual hustle? I don't know what the heck he was doing. It wasn't a hustle, I know. And I asked him, what the heck is that? And he said, I was told this is the way I need to teach it to every single student because it is the easiest to learn this way. And I need to have that student leaving like they have this great potential in dance. Dancing is fun. It's not hard work. It's going to come naturally to them. And they can do the hard sell for the package when they leave mastering the hustle in their own mind. I'm not saying it's that way in every franchise studio, but I am sharing a story I heard firsthand. Now, this is even crazier, guys. When he taught the hustle, he learned it the day before on a video. He didn't even know the junkie version himself, but he was like, hey, students love Tappy, did my job. Okay, next up. Why don't the comps focus at all on hustle? Really, or in any of the contemporary partner dances? Here's my 2 cents. Comps are a business. They are going to prioritize the heats that generate the most money. Because the studios are not generating students that want to enter hustle. They don't get a lot of entries. They're going to make a heck of a lot more money if they focus on waltz, cha-cha, the dances that teachers are hammering into their clientele. Also, hustle, like many other styles, Charleston, shag, this is a bit of a trend ballroom dance that comes in and out of fashion. So if you were to go into a ballroom dance studio 100 years ago, heck yeah, you're going to have Charleston out the wazoo. These days, never. And so the studios stick with the tried and true time-tested dances, which are the ones that are codified in those ISTD books or wherever else you're getting your certification. So I don't know the age of that DJ you talked to, but it could be that he just wasn't from that generation, because over the years, the dance community was replaced by that younger generation. They wouldn't know a hustle if it bit them in the butt. Maybe they don't even like the music if they do know it. So that's why the comps are not running a lot of those heats. That's why the DJ might not be aware of the music at all. I'm somewhat stunned he hadn't heard of Studio 54, but you know what? I'm old. Okay, Why aren't the studios focusing in the hustle these days? Well, first of all, many of the teachers don't know it. The franchise studios do tend to hire very young people who have no clue about that music. They want them to learn it overnight, teach it overnight, cough it back out. So they're not going to teach something that's hard to learn. That music isn't as popular now. So the studios might also be less apt to play it because they want to emotionally draw in those new students. I can tell you as a long-term teacher myself, I have yet to have someone call me and be like, hey, I want to learn to hustle. Can I tell you how many times I have had people call and say, I want to waltz? Pretty much everyone. They wouldn't know a waltz if it was right in front of their face. And often it's for like a wedding dance that's 4/4 time music. But it's just not something they've heard of because it's not on trend right now. I'm grateful those comps do run those contemporary partner dances. I wish the studios would do it a little bit more, because they're fabulously functional socially. You can do them on a postage stamp of a floor. You can learn them faster and feel comfortable, heck of a lot sooner, in my opinion, with a little less technique, because there's that looser connection, which is very comfortable for someone that hasn't been dancing in a long time. I love that. So super useful for weddings, club dancing, anything outside the ballroom world. Also useful for a busy floor in the ballroom dance social. Can you imagine showing up to a bar floor and pulling off an American Viennese waltz? Oh, Lord love a duck. I did a show once where they asked for a quick step, and I got there, and I swear to high heaven, guys, the floor is like 10 by 15 feet. We pulled it out of our keisters, but I gotta tell you, it sucked. They seemed happy, but Mama was embarrassed. So anyway, I hope that answers your question. And yeah, I do wish the comps would run more stuff like this. If anything, just to break the monotony. You know, if I see one more rumba by the end of the day, I want to poke my eye out with a sharp stick. So I kind of like breaking up that same old, hey, throw an Argentine tango out there. Throw a Lindy Hop. Entertain me. Okay, guys, I look forward to seeing you first thing tomorrow morning for some more things ballroom dance. Thank you so much for your questions, guys. I cannot even tell you how much easier that makes my job. I don't want to just sit here and talk at myself. I don't even watch my own videos. I hate the sound of my voice. I just want to share stuff that might be helpful for you or insightful or, hey, at least entertaining. Okay, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, guys. Happy dancing. Bye, ballroom dancers. Doodles.